Welcome back to Module 2, how to design virtual field trips. You will discover in our whole MOOC different approaches for designing virtual field trips, and one very simple possibility is to create and work with virtual field trips with Padlet. So I would like to show you this as an example. With the map function of Padlet, you can do different things. One thing is to create virtual field trips for students. Another opportunity is to create virtual field trips with students. And the third opportunity is to work collaborative with students or also even with the whole world, because it's very easy to distribute the link into the public. So let's get started. We will explore how this is working. And as a first example, I have already prepared a virtual field trips, and I would like to show you how this look like. So you see an example about the city of Hamburg. I can zoom in a little bit more, and you see this is the city of Hamburg. So, and in this virtual field trip, we show a very small part of the city, the harbor city. And we have marked 5 different locations just as an example in this Padlet to show you these 5 locations. And this is how Padlet is working. You will pin different locations with that red needle. You can also later change the color, but for the moment it's just to explain how this is working. And this is already prepared with 5 different locations. So in general, you have the map, the whole map with that needles. And also on the left-hand side, you have the explanations about the different spots. So maybe I click on one. Then you see the warehouse district as a photo and also of text. And so you can discover step by step the different locations in this virtual field trip, like the Opera House, which is shown on this photo. So now, how to create this? I will show you the steps for designing this kind of virtual field trips. I'm already logged in at Padlet, so this would be your first step to log in and get started. And then you see the dashboard, which is empty at the moment. So my dashboard, for the moment, it's empty. And you click on Make a Padlet on the right-hand side, in the corner. And you will see different types of Padlet. Maybe you have just worked with Padlet in other contexts, maybe with the wall or with the timeline or the stream, whatever. There are different opportunities, but for us, for creating virtual field trip, the map function would be the interesting part. So I've clicked on this, and you can see in the first step different settings. You have to, you can change. First thing is the title. I will change the title just as an example as universities in Europe. So now the title is ready, and you can, if you want, make a description. Maybe in this map, European universities are shown. I skip this for the moment. And one very important thing is the map style. So at the moment there's a black map. From my perspective, doesn't look very nice. So I would like to change this. And you can see you have different options. One is, which I like also, but not for the moment, but in other contexts, is the satellite map, which is looking like this. And you will see you have different opportunities. And I like the first one, which is very clear for the creation of virtual field trips. So I will save and select this. So for the moment, this is how the map is looking. And now we are ready to start. We start with that pink circle on the right-hand side with the white plus in it, and I click on this to pick your first location. You have two options to enter your address or a name, and also drag and drop on the pin where you want. So I will use and demonstrate the option 1, Universität Hamburg. So I will now pin my university, my faculty, which is the Faculty of Education. I've already found this in Padlet, and here is the first pin. And now I have just click on Publish, and on this pink pin you will see the Faculty of Education. So you can do it twice with the next university, maybe Université de Paris Cité, and this is the second university. I click and it's published now, and when you can zoom in via your mouse, and you will see, okay, now we have the two pins. One is University of Hamburg and the second is University of Paris, and you can now add many more universities, whatever you want, or you can distribute the link, I will show you later, and other colleagues or other students could also add some places. So lots of opportunities to work collaborative with that map function as well. Maybe now you say, okay, these are pink needles and you have different categories or whatever, you would like to change your post, no problem. So the only thing you have to do is to find the 3 little points in this white box, and you see edit, and then you can change the color of the box, maybe make it blue or make it green, whatever you like. And also the pin is colored in the same color. You can also edit the post. That means you can enter some files, some data, or also a link. Maybe if you want to enter a link, you can just enter the name of the link here, and then you can make this into your box. You can also add photos, videos, whatever you want. You have lots of opportunities to work with. And now, just as an example, you want to share your map. You have the idea that some other colleagues or your students should also add some points for other topics maybe. And then you have the opportunity to click, I repeat it again, it's the, under this little photo on the right-hand side. It's the second circle, you click on there, and these are the sharing options. So, and you see a window is opening, and you see different sharing opportunities, like copy the link. So maybe you want to copy the link in the video conference tool. You can share this or enter the link into the email. What I personally like very much is to share the map with the QR code. So Padlet is generating a QR code, and now students could use your mobile or whatever, their tablet, and then they could open this map. In the settings, you can decide if the map should be open or not, open to the public. It has to be, if others should be able to mark their own pins. But you can also hold it private, and then you can also, it's only you who can change and modify the map. So you can change in the settings whatever you like. And then the map is, when it's open, when it's published, open to the publish, then everybody could add and change things on your map. So this is one, I think, very exciting tool for the creation of simple versions of virtual field trips. Of course, it's a simple way, but a very intuitive way. So please feel free to discover this program, this digital tool for exploring, creating virtual field trips in the next minutes.